So today we're going to talk about the keto diet plus intermittent fasting and why this is beneficial to combine both these things. Well, the keto diet is very simple. You're taking your energy source from proteins and fats versus carbohydrates. When you do this long enough, your body goes into a state of ketosis because your liver produces ketones, and this is where you gain your energy source from. Now, intermittent fasting is when you only eat food within a certain amount of time. Now, as you do intermittent fasting, this is also a great way to help put your body in ketosis and to deepen your levels of ketosis as well. The more that your body is starved from carbohydrate intake, the more natural ketones your liver will produce, putting yourself into a deeper state of ketosis. Now, the other benefits from doing intermittent fasting is that you give your organs a break from digesting food. Now, the disadvantage from doing something like that I do, which is mostly a bodybuilding diet, is that your body is consistently absorbing food, consistently digesting food, and it doesn't get much of a break. Now, when you limit your food intake to 12 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 6 hours a day, whatever it may be, you are giving your body a break in terms of your internal organs and allowing your system to reboot a little bit better.
So for intermittent fasting, what do you think is the best time frame? Like some people I know will do even a 24-hour period fasting or a 12-hour period fasting.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I fast for about 12 hours a day. So I only eat from about 9 a.m. to about 9 p.m. That's because I'm trying to retain as much muscle as possible and trying to gain muscle. But for the average person, I would say about a 6-hour window of eating is probably ideal. So you'd be fasting for 18 hours a day.
Now, when you talk about fasting, what does that entail? What can I have and what I cannot have? So water's okay?
Yeah, so water's okay, black coffee's okay. You want to avoid a lot of fake sugars. Some are okay, like sucralose is okay because your body doesn't absorb sucralose, it just goes through your digestive tract. But things like aspartame, things like that can also mess up your fasting period as well.
In regards to fasting and your metabolism, because we just talked about in a video in regards to eating more food helping your metabolism.
Yeah.
So for intermittent fasting, is this something that you should limit to maybe a couple times a week? Is this something that people should be doing every day?
Yeah, so it depends on your goals. So when I look at people's bodies who do intermittent fasting, their body lacks a certain level of hardness, right? Like they don't really have, they don't look the best in my opinion. And those are people who are doing it every single day. So what I like to do is I like to limit my intermittent fasting. If I'm doing like a 6-hour period of eating, so I'm fasting for 18 hours, I would only do that once a week, personally. I do fast for 12 hours a day every single day because I still want to have those consistent meals. But if you're intermittent fasting, I wouldn't do more than maybe one day a week. If you're doing fasting for about 12 hours a day, you can do that every single day. Mm-hmm. But those extreme fasting periods,
like 24 hours.
Yeah, like 24 hours or where you're fasting for 20 hours out of 24 hours, I would only do that once a week. Mm-hmm. Because again, you are not fueling your body consistently, and you are you are slowing down your metabolism and potentially damaging your adrenal glands to some extent. So again, intermittent fasting plus keto can be extremely effective, but I would only do the fasting maybe once a week.
What do you think about the people who are saying they're doing intermittent fasting, but they're basically what they're doing is they're just not eating all day, yeah, but they're still drinking Starbucks and all these other things, but they're just not eating and they call it fasting. What do you suggest of those people not be doing that?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna turn into whatever you eat, right? Whatever you're taking into your body eventually will produce some level of result. So just because you're not eating 18 hours a day and you're eating junk food all day doesn't mean you're gonna have a good looking body. And this is what I see most people doing. This is the kind of the bullshit of intermittent fasting. Again, intermittent fasting, intermittent fasting should be looked at as a tool to recharge your organs. Give your digestive tract a little bit of a break. But in terms of an everyday thing, I wouldn't do it personally. And again, fasting for 12 hours is not your traditional, fasting situation. For me, it's more just of a daily maintenance to give my digestive tract a break because I am digesting so much food throughout the day. But yeah, I mean, if you're fasting and you're, you know, eating Starbucks and you're eating junk food all day, then you're probably look like shit. So.
Okay, so probably intermittent fasting, leave it to maybe once, twice a week,
Yeah.
and then the rest just eat a lot of food.
Yeah, like I would eat, you know, consistent meals throughout your day. And again, only do intermittent fasting once or twice a week if it's legitimate intermittent fasting. But if you want to do it every single day, you know, limit your food take to about 12 hours per day. And you can do it every single day if you want to.